When I was in my early 20s, I worked in downtown Cleveland in what's called a theater district. I worked weekends. I worked just outside what's called the Playhouse area, and it's an area where we have a lot of theaters. And every weekend I'd work there, and I would notice without fail, I'd notice an older guy coming in with a much younger woman, and always very attractive, always hand in hand, sometimes arm in arm, and they'd be all smiles, and they'd go into the theater. And every time I'd see this, I'd always ask myself, or think about it anyway. I think, what does she see in this guy? And my first thoughts are, typical, I guess you'd say maybe the stereotype that, yeah, she's with this older dude because he has money and she wants a little bit of that cash. And, that's what I thought. Recently, though, what I did is I did some research, and I wanted to just look into this what I guess you'd call it a phenomena. What do younger women see in older guys? And the answers that I came up with after my research are very much different than what I thought. At least for the most part, it's pretty different than what I thought. So I'm going to share that research with you. I'm going to share the answer with you. But before I do that, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and subscribe to Over 50 TV. All you've got to do is hit that little red button, that subscribe button. Next to it is a little bell. If you click on that little bell, you'll get our latest updates. Last but not least, there is a thumbs up button. If you like what you are hearing, if you like what you're seeing, all I ask you to do is hit that little thumbs up button. That'll tell me that you enjoy what you're viewing. So without further ado, I'm going to tell you why many younger women prefer older men, and that's up next. Hi, welcome back to Over 50 TV. My name is Lou Reyes. I am your host. And before the break, I promised you that I would tell you why many younger women prefer older men. And I'm not going to keep you hanging. What I found is this. There's three reasons. Younger women prefer older men for the fact that they're more mature. They consider them wise, they have wisdom, and also they're looking for financial stability. And I know most of you are going to think, I don't need to watch this video to know that younger women want older guys because they want the financial stability. But that is something that regardless of age, every woman, every partner wants. They want to make sure that the person that they are with, that there is some financial stability. So that in itself is not, to me anyway, a negative reason or doesn't reinforce a stereotype, because I think that is something that is normal. But let me tell you this, regardless of the reason that a younger woman prefers an older man, regardless of that reason, the couple still has to overcome that negative stereotype. They have to overcome the stigma of that age difference. How when people see them walking down the street together or going to an event or having dinner, the thoughts are in their head. People are thinking, he is a cradle robber, that he's with this woman because of whatever physical needs that he has, or he's with this woman and he has the power, he's got the power over this younger woman.
Oh, I worship you, Bengali. I'd even die for you.
And then people will look at this woman and they'll think, this young woman, and they'll think, yeah, she's a gold digger. She just wants him for his money. She's an opportunist. The author, J.D. Salinger, is famous for The Catcher in the Rye. He met an 18-year-old aspiring writer named Joyce Maynard, and he was 52 at the time. He met her, he persuaded her to leave her scholarship at Yale. He told her, according to her, he said, work with me, we'll collaborate together, we'll have children, we'll be happy forever. This is what she says. 7 months go by, and then she says he hands her two $50 bills and he says, clear out. Later, when she wrote about this episode in the book, people condemned her. They said she was nothing more than an opportunist, that she was a leech, that she was only looking to further her career, and that's why she was with J.D. Salinger. It's assumed that younger women select an older guy because they're looking to further their career, or they're just looking for a comfortable lifestyle, that they're looking for the money. But could it be something different? Could it be that they are similar in so many ways other than their age? couple of researchers, Sarah Skettleberry and Darren Fowler, examined one of the commonly held beliefs that the reason that a younger woman's attracted to an older guy is because she has father issues, that she's looking for the love that she didn't receive from her dad. They studied 173 women. 44 of those women were in relationships where the age gap was at least 10 years or more. What they found was that there was no significant reason to believe that any of those women had daddy issues. In fact, what they found was most of those relationships were similar to relationships where the age gap was less. So what they determined was, yeah, they can have healthy, happy relationships no matter what the age gap was. I think it's safe to say that there's always going to be couples who get together for ulterior motives. But research seems to indicate that many people who have or enjoy an age gap of 10 years or more can get together and have healthy, happy relationships. In my younger days, I've dated people who were younger than me by 10 years or more. But you know, I never thought of it in terms of I'm a cradle robber, or she's a gold digger, or she's just trying to further her career. No, what I thought is, hey, we've got a lot in common, we're gonna have a good time, and we'll see where this goes. It's not always all about the money or about what kind of physical benefits or comfort you can have. No, lots of times I believe it's about the fact that you have things in common and you want to enjoy each other's company. So next time you see a couple walking down the street and the age gap is pretty obvious, maybe you're going to remember this video and think to yourself, hey, you know, this stereotype or maybe even this stigma that I've associated with this couple, maybe it's not true. Maybe they really are in love, or at least they're enjoying themselves. Thank you for watching this episode of Over 50 TV. And as I mentioned previously, please go ahead and hit that little subscribe button. There's also a little bell. If you click on that little bell, you'll get our latest updates. They'll be delivered right to your inbox. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget, give us a thumbs up. And have a great day, everybody.